Hello Internet friends, I am Ryan and this is Demos in the Dark, and tonight we are looking at a new one from Fairfield Circuitry, supposed to kind of resemble a dying radio. And it does that and makes all kinds of other really weird, strange, and awesome sounds. This is the Roger That. First thing I'm going to do is run it down on a mix on just about everything, and then come on back here and I'm going to attempt to show you how this thing works. Take a deeper dive into the Roger That from Fairfield Circuitry. I will explain to you what I can. So on the controls here, we have a wet and dry control. That's very useful, especially for an instrument like bass. And then we have a drive control, which controls the input level. It goes from clean to quite dirty. Then we have the tune and the shift control. These two are linked. And the tune control is just, you just turn it and different stuff happens. And it doesn't happen the same time twice. You can actually get yourself a setting, go out, get a glass of water, come back and try again, and it will be different. I learned that the hard way. If you get something, you gotta record it right then and there. And you find a sound with the tune, but then you change it with the shift. The shift shifts the accuracy of the tracking of the modulated signal. So these two have to be working together, the two that you'll be using the most. Beneath that, we have some preset ranges for the tune. So 1 is a normal range and 2 is an extended range. And then here you have a voice filter. You can turn the voice filter on. It's roughly between 300 hertz and 3 kilohertz, which is, you know, a standard instrument range, but then you can also open it up to all of the other frequencies as well. So I know this is a guitar channel, but I used this pedal on every instrument that I possibly could when I did the track, and I found guitar to actually be the least compelling, unless you have it in a big chain with a bunch of other effects, like different fuzzes and stuff like that, but then you're kind of losing the effect. Where I thought it shined the most just all by itself, and incidentally is the best way to hear what it's doing, was on bass. So I grabbed myself a Sipe Guitars OH16 here, and I'm running direct into a Manley Force, and it sounds like this. All right, let's turn some knobs, make some sounds. you go. That's just a brief look at the Roger That from Fairfield Circuitry. Strikes me as something that would be really useful for a sound designer. It seems like it was designed with that in mind, with the CV on the front and things like that. But you can make it work for acoustic type instruments here, and I thought it sounds really, really great on bass. That's where I really liked it. I really liked it on synth. I really liked it in a mix of a bunch of stuff with guitar. But yeah, we just going straight on, this was the cool sound. For my ears, there are a ton of other demos out there, and I'm sure there will be a ton of different interpretations of what this thing does, because it kind of seems like it's whatever you want it to be. So thank you, Guillaume, for sending this over for me to check out, and thank you for your time.